Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Alex Van Sant from Voltage Games, and I'm about to crack a case, which is 12 Legendary Collection 5D's boxes. So let's start. This is going to create a big mess. Alright, so after a case, this is what we got for the Ultras and the Secrets. We got 1 Sacred Wyvern, 2 Armory Arms, 1 Battle Fader, a Vayu, 2 Armor Master, even though this guy's been reprinted into Oblivion, 3 Crimson Bladers. This is probably the coolest rarity of it. 1 Debris Dragon, 1 Debunk, 3 Delta Crows. Only 1 teleport we pulled at the end. Could have been scary. I got that card. We didn't pull a Fiendish Chain. Formula Synchron, 1 Glow Up, 4 of these, not that it matters. 1 Loki, 2 O, not that these guys really mattered either. 2 Librarians. And that really sucks for anyone who actually had the Pharaoh Tour one. Maybe one of them sucks. The prize card version of this or whatever. I don't know if it's Pharaoh Tour or whatever it was. The Secret Rare version. 2 of these. This was overdue for a secret reprint. So is this. This is one of the most broken cards ever. I don't know, for an archetype. This card's really crazy. I'm pretty sure this is the only trap card that lets you switch things on your opponent's side of the turn. On your opponent's turn. Outside of like Alien Brain, which is terrible. Thor, 2 of them. Thought Ruler. 2 Trapstones, 1 Trident, only 1 Emptiness, 3 Vulcans. And then we're on to the Ultras. We pulled other secrets and stuff. We just figured that ain't nobody got time for Cool Bolt Hedgehog, etc. So, Bora, 2 of them, 2 Blizzards, 1 Gale, 1 Clute, 2 Shara, not that this card matters, 2 Sirocco, 1 Card of Constance. This looks really good, by the way. If only this came out during Dragon format. 3 Magic Planner. I think this card will hold some value. 2 Mistworms, like a million of these. 4 Barkions, 1 Beast, 1 1-for-1. This looks really good too. 1 Quick Draw, and I think this card looks good too. Obviously, the Turbo Pack one will be worth more. 3 Red Dragons, 3 Stardusts, 1 Starlight Road. This card was overdue as well. Only 1 of him and 1 of the Vanitas. So for the supers, we're not going to show you all the silly ones like this, but we got 3D Synchros, 2, I'm not going to say the names of these things because, yikes, 3 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 Goyo Guardians. Those were relatively easy to pull, it seemed. 1 Junk Archer, 1 Medion, 3 Novas, 3 Rose Archer, and this is kind of cool. 2 Cephalon, 2 Shooting Star Dragon. The only rare that we found notable at all was Exploder Dragon, and we only got 1 of them. 3 Avenging Knight Parshoths out of the commons. 3 Black Rose, 2 Breeze to Zephyr, like a million of these. 6 Dark Strike Fighters, 2 Effect Bailers. Only so out of all those commons, we only got 2 Effect Failures. So, 3 Red Dragon Archfiends and 1 Stardust. Cards we didn't pull: Fiendish Chain, Maxi. It would have been nice to pull those, but we didn't. It seems like it's actually pretty hard to pull things out of this set, no matter what they are, just because there's so many cards in the set overall. So I think a lot of cards are going to retain value. I think Glow Bulb will stabilize around $20, maybe to 15. I think Goyo Guardian will stabilize around 10. Vanity's Emptiness will, like the secret one, I think will be between 30 and 40 bucks, and I think the common one will be about 15, 20. It's really hard to pull that card. I don't think it saturates the market really at all. And people who want the secret one are just going to be getting it because it's, the cooler rarity. But since there's so few of the cards that are actually reprinted in this set, outside of ones that have already been like reprinted a whole bunch of times, like Effect Veiler and Stardust Dragon and even Black Rose, honestly. A lot of things I think are going to hold value, unless, again, there's also cards that were worth money before, only because they were like, show cards are kind of hard to pull. Like the Earthbound Immortals, they're going to take a beating because now there's more of them, and, for a while there wasn't any more Raging Battle or Ancient Prophecy being printed, so. And like Junk Archer. But cards that are like actually good, I think are going to hold their value. I think the cards that are like high rarity cards, like the Trap Stuns and things like that, that are high rarities of staples that are already out, are going to pretty much hold their value. And I think that the high rarity versions are going to be worth a pretty considerable amount considering how hard it was to pull them. But we saw this with Yugi's World when it first came out too. People thought that BLS was just going to absolutely tank, and it didn't because of how hard it was to pull. And that was the case for like Mirror Force and all those other cards that came out of it. Those rarities, the Compulse was 12, 15 for a long time. And I think that's going to be the case with this, unless they do some crazy re-release of it, but whatever.